Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have this Xperia E1 which is a budget oriented Android phone, and we're going to do the gaming review. I've already done the unboxing and overview of this phone, so you can check out that for more info. And before we proceed with the gaming, let me show you the configuration using the CPU-Z app. And as you can see, it's powered by a dual core processor that's based on the Snapdragon 200 chipset. It's clocked at 1.2 gigahertz based on the ARM Cortex A7, and many of the sites are saying that the GPU is Adreno 302, but I checked with two different tabs. This is the one, and also with the Quadrant, and both reported that the GPU on this is the Adreno 305. Regarding RAM, it has 512 MB of RAM. It sports a 4-inch screen. Regarding battery, the battery life is actually pretty good. I'm still testing it, but the battery life initial impressions is pretty good. So let's start with some casual gaming, and that is Subway Surfer. So this is Subway Surfer. As you notice, there is a little bit of hiccup. The screen quality is actually pretty decent. It's actually very decent for the price. It's a budget oriented phone. Viewing angles are okay, but not the greatest. For example, if you tilt too much, they start to fade away, but for normal usage like this, the screen actually looks pretty decent. As you can see, it's running this game pretty well, but there's minor hiccups here and there, but for the most part it is very much playable, I would say. So let's get out of this one and let's move to another game now. And it's a good idea to kill all the apps, because the RAM is just 512 MB before loading any heavy app or game. Now let's try this Temple Run 2. So this is Temple Run 2. I won't change the graphics settings. I'll play on the default settings. That is visual quality medium level. So let's play Temple Run 2. Again, as you can see, if you tilt the phone too much, there is a little loss in viewing angles. It's being pronounced a lot more in the camera. It's not as bad as on the camera. But yes, if you tilt too much like this, the screen tends to fade a little bit, but it's a lot better than many of the previous budget-oriented Sony phones. The screen quality is good. So I have no complaints regarding the screen at this price point. And as you can see, it's running this game actually pretty well. In fact, I tried a lot of casual games. With casual games, you will not have a problem. It is able to play most of the casual games without any issues. See, if you tilt too much, there is a little bit fading, but it is not as bad compared to last generation Sony phones. You see that little bit of lag? That's what, sometimes it happens like that. So let's get out of this Temple Run and move to some other games. Now let's try this Dead Trigger 2. The thing is that the internal storage is a bit limited. It's just about 1.5 GB or so. So I couldn't test it with very heavy games like Asphalt 8 or Modern Combat 4. The thing is that by default, like many of the new Android devices, you cannot move the games or the apps to the SD card. It might be possible if you root it, but stock moving up apps to the SD card is not possible. So this is Dead Trigger 2. Saw a little bit of lag there. but for the most part it is pretty responsive. Also, the speaker quality is pretty decent, and I would say it's actually pretty loud.
Hey, repair that barricade and I'll let you in. All right, let's go. You ready for some trouble?
Thanks. Here I come.
Create a distraction with gunfire. I'll wait for you near my car.
So we are continuing at the next level now.
Might come in handy.
I need your help.
So I would say it'll play Dead Trigger without any issues, and in fact you'll have a decent experience playing Dead Trigger on this Xperia E1. So let me just get out of this one now and move to one more game. And again it takes some time for exiting. Again, it just has just one that 512 MB of RAM. And now let's try this Riptide GP2. So this is Riptide GP2, and we just tilt the phone to steer along. And as you can see, it's playing this one also actually pretty well. You will notice the deficiency of viewing angles in this game actually a little bit. But overall, considering the budget-oriented price, I would say I'm pretty happy with the gaming performance of this device. And it was able to play even semi-heavy games like Dead Trigger and even this Riptide GP2 without any issues. Again, as I mentioned, very heavy games, it might be an issue because the internal storage is just 1.5 gigs that you get on this device. So let me get out of this one also. It's playing this one also pretty well, in fact. So what do I think about the gaming capabilities of this Sony Xperia E1? Considering the budget-oriented price, as you have seen, it could play many of the casual games without any issues, and even mid-heavy games like Dead Trigger 2 and Riptide GP without any issues. So if you also do occasional gaming, you will be fine with this Xperia E1. I'll also be doing a full in-depth review with this Xperia E1 very soon. So if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.